see. Hello, welcome. My name is Obin Dalko. Welcome. I want to share with you good things about Ghana. Some good things that you should know about the country that I come from. I come from Ghana. My name is Kwabena Obin Dalko. Born and bred here. I love our country, and most people love our country. You know, Ghanaians are very patriotic and happy and cherish the country that they come from. You know, and a lot of the times too, you can hear a lot of Ghanaians who are very much negative, and they think that everywhere is heaven except their own country. And on the other hand, I look at people who come here and how much they see the good things in our country. A lot of the times, if I want to see the good things in our country, I listen to people who don't live here. I listen to those who have never been here and who are now in our country. They see differently from those of us who were born here, you know. And if you're Ghanaian and you live outside the continent, it's likely that you are not so much. We talk to people about the pride in Ghana, but when you are here or when you look back here, most often than not, you don't see the good things about Ghana. And rightly so. Most people don't hold their country in high esteem. Most countries, the people who come from the country seem to see all the negatives, and we have just taking those things to a very high level. You know, most African countries have been conditioned to look at only their negatives, and others are looking at our positives, you know, and they are taking advantage of them. And so today I want to share some few things that I think are good about our country that others appreciate so much, and we seem to not even pay attention or even be aware of them. We are very intelligent people, take it from me. Ghanaians are very intelligent people. I'm one of them. And I think I'm an intelligent person, you know. I was brought up here. Believe it or not, our politicians think of our people, and they're afraid of what we talk about them, especially on air. I had a friend from another African country who said that there's something good about what I see about the politicians you have in your country, that they don't want to, they don't boldly come out to hurt the people, and they're afraid of what the people say. He said that, and he's a consultant when he travels to a lot of other countries, and that was his observation, that most of your politicians are not, they're afraid to do evil boldly outside. So there are a lot of things that if the media, if it's on the news, if it's on the radio, and people get to know, they try to correct them. They don't come out to fight the people and decide to say that this is what I want to do and I don't care what the people think about. Our people, our politicians, are a bit more careful when it comes to what the people think of them. And that's a good thing that we have, that most people don't pay attention to. Ghana has a great name beyond our borders. There was a time that we traveled to another country. You know, they thought that we came from another country, and he said, "Where do you come from?" I said, "We are from Ghana." So, oh, Ghana. He was very happy, and you know, the respect was that much high, and we have some level of trust. You know, they trust us as well. They think that we are decent people. I remember I was working in another country, and the gentleman that I was working under, my supervisor, he said that, "What is it about Ghana that everybody has good teeth and they smile and they're good people?" In another country, I think it was in England. He's an Indian man who was born in England who said that. You know, so there are good things about us, but the Ghanaians don't see. We have very beautiful women. You know, beautiful women. You just look around, you see. When the first time you come, you see, especially when you're driving, you see very beautiful African women. And that is a plus. Even some African countries talk about that. Beautiful, intelligent women. That's why, and we are respectful. We are respectful in the work that we do. A lot of our girls and boys that we work with, very much deeply respectful. You know, and respect is different from the other things that people judge them with, but they're very respectful. Hardly would they just stand up and just talk to you anyhow. They're very much respectful, you know, and we love our culture. And I think we have a culture. If you know, go to our funerals, go to our weddings, go to our churches, you see that we still wear a lot of the things that we make here. Go to any funeral around Kumasi or any other place, you see. Go to Accra to see. Our culture is still much vibrant, no matter what other people are saying that we are changing. That we're still very much into the things that are Ghanaian, you know, and we also express unity. That is something that you must. I have friends who are of different tribes, and I don't see them as different from me. There are a lot of people like that. In spite of what you hear in terms of, tribalism, let's say, most people marry different tribes. They go to school, different tribes, they can joke. But there's no point that somebody is just going to pick a gun and shoot you because you're of another tribe. Yes, they all have their own different ideas of looking at them. But when it comes to the thing, go to anywhere in our country and you need help. They will give you help, not just because they will not decline you, or they will not deny you help just because you are of different tribe. No, wants to see you, and that is something that we overlook, and it's a good thing. Here that you go to some other countries, it's not so much. So Ghana has a lot of good things that work for us, and we are very entrepreneurial, whether you like it or not, and we want to own something. We want wealth. We want to be prosperous. We want ownership. We think like that. And hopefully, I'm sure that's what even influenced us fighting all throughout against the British, the Dutch, and all those guys. We fought them. If you don't know, we fought them. We never wanted to be ruled by them, And if you have worked with any Ghanaian, look at the sense of self-awareness when they work in any organizations, and they can be very much calm and quiet. But if you start to disrespect them, they will stand for themselves. Never forget that. We have that kind of psyche, and we love to have money as well. We want money. And for me, those are good things. It's better to cherish wealth and prosperity than, try to, get, what's the other one? Poverty. We are not that much violent in nature. In spite of all the other things that some security consultants will come on radio and say, we are still very much not. Look at the people who sell on the street. In some countries, they carry cutlasses and things like that, and they can hurt. Most of them, even if when you're selling to them and you ask them and you don't buy, they're still respectful and they move on to the next stage. Those are just good things in our country. We have good education. I had my first degree here. I had my second degree somewhere. I was as best in that school as here. So we have good education. Don't let anybody think that we don't have it. We have good education. What is lacking is probably a lot of industries to take the school training to the next level. So most of us, a lot of our children are very intelligent. They can do the maths, they can write, they can speak well. Some people will come and say your people are timid, and no, they're very much their intelligence is expressed differently, and they are very much buoyant as well and resilient, and their emotions can be that much under control. So we have good education. We have, in spite of all the courses that they teach at Legon, it's still good education. Pick any Ghanaian to any university anywhere. Let them spend there. Let them be there for a year. They start to just match up, even sometimes right from the start. They just compete anywhere. Yes, there could be different things in terms of maybe how quickly or how fast they upgrade the courses, but education is still good. We have good electricity. No matter what the people you hear of Doomso and all that, we still we have a lot of factories are running just because the electricity is okay and is moderate, and we can forgive and move on. We can forgive people and move on as well. Yes. There are things that some people will stretch. Look at the political things. Look at sometimes the tension. I remember when, is it Kufuor and some other, when Kufuor was going and Jammeh was coming, the things that happened. And yet they were able to transition to the next stage. Even the last elections, they will just make noise, but when they go to court, they say go to court. When they go, everything is calm. In spite of all the politics and the noise, we still very much forgiving people, and we can just forgive and say Yamfancheni Yankoso, and that for me is a good thing. And we have rich history as well. Our country has rich history. Take the European nonsense out, we still have a very good history. And technology is advancing. A lot of our people use the internet, smartphone, and even just go to social media. We create some things, at least, even if it's not something that we so much want in abundance. At least we try, and I think that those things are good. Good internet use as well, and friendly police. Believe it or not, our police are very friendly people. Massa, they're now the boys. I mean, you will say that they stay, they are on the street asking things, but they are very friendly. They are not that brutal. Once in a while, something can happen, but they are largely very respectful and very polite and friendly police that we have. But when you are born here, you will think that we have. That's a plus. It's a work class anyway. With the little things that they have to have, the things that they have to work with, they're good people. Our police are good people, very good people, and very intelligent, very smart. They may be smiling with you, they may be cracking jokes and asking you things, but they are picking intelligence. If they have to pick you, they can describe you anywhere. They're very much attentive. That's what we don't know. If there is any incident and the police must work, they work. And I'm sure, go to any place that Ghanaian police work, or intelligent people, the soldiers and all those, go and see anywhere that they send them. They're very much up to the task. I remember a friend of mine from Afghanistan, he said, I mentioned Kofi Annan, he said, yeah, Kofi Annan, he's a good man, his English is very clear. And that my friend had green eyes, So civil service people, in as much as we accuse them, they are still very friendly people. Our civil service, with what we have. Don't forget that we inherited a system that was designed not to prosper our people, and we've not been able to change it from the fundamentals. That will be very much difficult entirely, but we're making progress. So when you go to any government institution, in as much as they can do it if they are friendly. It's part of all the things that people say about civil service, and public people and all that. Anytime you go to any government institution, you need help. There will always be somebody who will be there to help you. Not that because they want to take something from you. A lot of them just help out of good heart. Out of their good heart, they will help you. And any time that you go to anywhere, men, women, young, old, go to anywhere. A lot of the times what gets us into trouble is because we go there and we try to tell them that they don't know what they're doing. We try to tell them that they want to extort from us. We try to tell them that we know more than them. Then they will just, because they know what they're doing. Okay? They understand what they're doing. You just have to engage them and be polite. They will do that for you. And even if they ask you anything and you don't give, it's not like they want to tell you. If you open your mind, you will see some of these things that I'm talking of. From the IRS to AMA to anywhere, to EPA, to any state institution. They can frustrate, yes, but most of them are good people. Because they are the same Ghanaians. Same Ghanaians that when your car gets into the gutter, you out of nowhere. That's amazing about our people. Out of nowhere, if your car gets into some gutter somewhere, everybody will just pull and come and help you. They will not walk off. And if you're going anywhere and they ask for direction, people will take their time and give you direction. Sometimes they will even want to join your car and take you to the place and come back. That's how original and that's how authentic we are, And those are good things. People are so much focused just on the evil, and we have a lot of good things that we must also pay attention to. And we have passionate youth. The direction of the passion is where you have to get it right, but they're very passionate about their life. They want to be successful, they want to go to school, they want to become something, they want to get into politics, they want to start church, they want to start businesses, we have very passionate youth. If you pay attention to that, they want to become better. A lot of times when we interview some of the guests that we employ, so what do you want to do? I want to become a nurse. I want to go to school again. I want to go and write my exam again. I want to become better. They're hopeful. They're not just looking at, I want to become pregnant. No. I want to just live my life. No, nobody can. No, they are very much hopeful, very much passionate about what they want to do with their lives. And last but not the least, the 20th one is that we love religion, we love sports, and we love entertainment. In as much as those things can be can be abused, religion, there are some good things in religion, especially if it's built on love, on passion, on love, on compassion, on truth, on honesty, on justice. Then religion is a good thing. When it's built on faith and hope in humanity and in God, then it's a good thing. So we cannot just discuss that. say that. No, it's just that some people are using that to destroy others and extort money from them. But largely, our people are very much religious. They will attribute every success in their life to God. Even the politicians. And we love sports, Ghana Black Stars, and we love entertainment, Sarkodie, Shatawale, Daddy Lumba, Machidede. We have these. And I want to say thank you very much. So pay attention to all the good things that we have in our country. You cannot enjoy the wealth of any country when you are fixated on all the evils. If you want to look at the evils to solve them, that's fine. But if you are fixated on the evils as a put-off, as something you use as a tool to criticize and look down, then you are not going to be successful in our country. You will not be successful in any country that you don't have confidence in, you don't respect, you don't appreciate, you don't see the worth in that. The thing that is going to make you successful in any country is because you can see the good things in that. We decided to be in our country and stay here and work and build our families here. Why? Because we believe in the wealth of our country. We believe in the good things of our country. We believe in the good people of our country. Don't ever overlook that we so much believe in our country that here is where we have to make a life. And so we are passionate. We are passionate about what it will take for us to become successful here. And I think that you should also look at that. You should not let the West and how they have denigrated Africa affect you so much and make you that much arrogant that you think that everybody here is not good, everybody here is dishonest, nothing works here, and they talk about systems and structures. When they say fix the system, at what point was the system ever built that we have to fix? Was it ever broken? No, there was not. There was never any transportation system, even legal structure or education. We building them ourselves, After those guys had been here for all these years, we are building them. Under 60 years, without slave labor, without any looted money. With the people at the point of independence, Ghana was just about 4.5 million people or thereabout. How many of them could read and could write? And even that, how many were people were technical, or engineering, or science, or technology people? So, and look at half of it were taken by military people, and other countries were behind a lot of the troubles that they cause us. So sometimes you hold ourselves to the extreme and say that we have that nothing. There is a lot that we have achieved. Of course, there is more that we can do, and probably we could have done a lot of things, maybe far better, but we cannot just say that there is nothing good in our country. Most people see the good things in our country. Most people see the good things in our country. We are the ones not paying attention. If you want to build business, there are good things that are happening here. If you want to invest in a lot of the properties, maybe you begin to buy land in Ghana and you got trouble. Maybe it's Accra. Maybe the other areas could be just different. So there are so many things that you can focus on the good things and expand and build up and let us all hold our country. And the same applies to even Africa. Whether you're from Nigeria or Kenya or South Africa, there are a lot of good things that they are trying to tell us there's no good thing. That's why most young guys will just pick something and go through the Sahara trying to get to Europe, because they think that Europe is better. That's not true. That is not true. What is lacking is the tools. You being aware of these good things and developing the tools, and not waiting for government to give you help, but you helping yourself. If government comes in, no problem. But if government does not come in, don't cry, don't weep, don't just say that there's nothing here. If you have goals and you're patient and you're ready to learn and put into practice what you learn, it may take a while, but you get there. I remember my friend started the business and I told him that, listen, this thing is going to take no less than 10 years. He was, no, it's not me. The other day he was telling me that, listen, you said this thing some time ago and now I know it's true. We have gone through so many things, but now I've seen some light. It takes a while for anybody to become successful in anything. Go through any major city. The most successful business people, the most successful teachers, the most successful doctors, they have not practiced for 2 years. Some of them in their 30 years of practice. Look at Alhaji Dangote, for instance. The richest African, according to some people's statistics. has not been in business less than 30 years. It's been in business, and his parents and grandparents were in business, you know. So it takes some time to focus on the good things. You cannot succeed in our country if you don't look at the good things and push. And then the bad things, don't say that somebody should come and correct them. Let's all work and correct them ourselves. So my name is Obindako. I want to say thank you very much. And so I want to recap the things that I've talked about Ghana. I say that we are very intelligent people. Our politicians think of us. Don't forget that. And Ghana is a great name outside. You know, I mean, the world. Ghana is a great name. We have beautiful women. Don't forget that. And we have respectful people. We still have good culture that was not destroyed by the insurgents, and our people, there's unity among us in spite of all that you hear about tribalism. We're very much independent and entrepreneurial in thinking. We would want to own businesses. We love to have money as well. We want to prosper, and we are not violent by nature. We have good education system. If you don't believe that, look around you. Electricity is good, and we are very forgiving people. We have rich history. Ghana has rich history. That's where we use technology. There is internet, and it's spreading all over. We have very nice, friendly police people on our street, and the security is good in Ghana. Don't forget that. And civil servants are helpful. In as much as all the accusations that come, the majority of them are very good people who want to see our country develop, and we have very passionate youth as well, and we love our religions, you know, Islam, sports and entertainment, all that. You know, Christianity and Islam, they're not fighting in Ghana. They're good people. They stay together. So that's all. These things are good, and they're plus for our country. So I want to say thank you very much for taking your time to watch this and share the channel with your friends and with your family. Thank you.